Well, hello there. This is Diamond from Diamond Shine Soap. Guys, I am happy to see you today. Today, we are going to be making some whipped lanolin body butter, okay? So, if you are allergic to sheep's wool or anything concerning sheep, this body butter is not for you. But if you are not, you are definitely in for a treat, guys. So, I'm going to give you guys a list of what you will be needing to make this body butter. You will be needing some coconut oil, cocoa butter. You also will be needing some lanolin liquid oil, isopropyl moistrate, and you're going to be needing some vitamin E oil. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. I'm going to start putting everything in a bowl. And guys, as you can see, this is going to be some beautiful fluffy body butter that will stay fluffy. It does not get hard because of the liquid contents. And even though we put cocoa butter in it, it's still soft, guys. You're going to be so excited about the final results of this body butter. This is going to be a recipe that you will keep in your book of recipes, okay? All right, now listen, if you love my videos, go ahead, hit the like, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, and make sure you hit that notification bell. All right. Oh, and before I forget, I want to let you guys know before I forget, if you want to do one-on-one coaching, go in the description box and I will help you get started with your candle making journey. And also the Patreon, that is linked in the description box as well, where I have all of my candle making and skincare recipes, and you can get it all for one flat price every month. You can join us on live classes. You don't pay extra for it, and you will not be disappointed, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so the box that I had got with my jars gave me like these stickers, and I'm going to be using a glass jar today. I think they look way more professional, and they gave me this little purple marker. I'm not going to use any of this, of course, because, you know, that's just like homemade-ish. So, yeah, that will probably just go in the garage. But I'm using those glass jars. They are way more professional to me. I mean, I like them. And also, like in the summertime, if I want to use ice packs, is, you know, that's coconut oil. In my boxes, the glass jar really helped with those ice packs. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this coconut oil and we're going to put it into our heat safe container. You know, it's just up to you on what you actually want to use, but we will be, like I said, double boiling this. So you want to make sure you use something that you can just pop on the stove. Yeah. So a Pyrex would be a good idea if you had like a huge Pyrex to use. This particular recipe make about 6 8-ounce jars, and we know that the capacity of the jars are not just 8 ounce, they're like 7.5 ounce. So I was able to get 6 8-ounce jars, and I was also able to get like a half of a jar. I actually used this recipe quite a few times. It's good for children because of that coconut oil and the shea butter. We're not using anything that would not be safe for a baby, so you can even use this on a baby. Okay, so that is my shea butter. It's a lot. It looked like a lot, but that is about maybe 8 ounces of shea butter. Okay, so we're going to put all of this into the bowl. And also, so I want to explain the recipe while we're putting everything into the bowl. So we will not be using any emulsifying wax in this particular recipe. We will be using this cocoa butter, like I said before. Now, the cocoa butter does not make the recipe hard, because normally your recipe gets rock hard when cocoa butter is involved. Not with this particular recipe, okay? Because I made sure that the oil contents of the recipe did not, you know, basically everything evened out. All right, so now we're going to get to the liquid parts, because you see how simple that was. We just used that coconut oil, that shea butter, and that cocoa butter, and that is it. All right, so now we're going to put our liquid lanolin into our bowl. So lanolin is really good for healing, guys. Like I said in my last video when I made the lanolin lip balms, it was really good for like my breasts when I first started breastfeeding. They were sore, they was chaffed, and lanolin was honestly, it felt like something better than a pharmacy could have gave me. It really healed my breasts in maybe like 24 hours. I was so relieved just from the first application of that lanolin balm. Okay, so lanolin is thick and it kind of reminds you of honey. It don't have a smell. If you get the one that I have, I did not have a smell. Some people complain and say they have a smell. I have no idea of what it's like to have a smell. Okay, so another thing we will be using is the isopropyl mystrate in the vitamin E oil. The isopropyl mystrate is what gives it like that silky feel. Like when you guys make this body butter, you will notice that it has a silky feel, and it also keeps everything soft as well. Okay, so after you have double boiled and melted down all of your oils, you go ahead and apply that isopropyl mystrate and the vitamin E oil into the bowl. Okay, you can add your fragrance in now, or you can add your fragrance in after you whip it up. But for me, I just went ahead and added it, to my hot oils just to get it out of the way. And also it just gave me an idea of what everything would smell like. So I ended up going with a coconut lime verbatim recipe, fragrance. I have some places where I buy coconut lime from, but it's just one particular place that I buy it from where it's like really, really, really strong. And some people will use a little bit more inside of their body butter, like, a little bit more. And I put some peppermint essential oil in it as well. I'm just mixing everything in and just making sure everything is evenly combined. All of these ingredients together gave a really nice texture body butter, because you guys getting ready to see me whip it up. And it is not greasy. That was the best thing about this recipe, because lanolin is so thick, so it just kind of concerns you, and it just make you think like, am I going to get this thick, sticky body butter? No. The isopropyl mystrate was really the thing that caused this body butter to not only be soft, but to go on and to have like a beautiful, soft, silky feeling to the skin when you rub it in. I'm telling you, I've made a lot of whipped body butters, but this particular recipe gave me a very soft, oh my God, after feel. And it's no emulsifying wax. And then the fact that I did not use any arrowroot powder, cornstarch, or anything like that to kind of, keep it from being greasy, and it's still not greasy, that right there was a plus to me as well. Okay, so it just definitely has a very beautiful mousse, fluffy texture. That's what I like about this body butter. The texture in itself was just like a luxury. I would say luxury. This is a luxury body butter. All right, now, as you can see, oh my God, I'm just so in love with this texture. I just can't stop showing you guys. But now I do want to warn you guys that in the summertime, this body butter will melt during transit. So for me, I do use ice packs if I ship it. And I definitely have to make sure that I ship it on like a Monday or a Tuesday. Anything after that, you definitely want to wait till Monday, because it will just sit in a warehouse and it will melt and you will cry. Okay. All right. So I just want to take it and just kind of do like a demo, put a little bit on my arm so you guys can see that it does not get greasy on you. It's not greasy at all. It's fast absorbent. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and do a quick little demo. You're going to like this. You're going to like this a whole lot. All right. So guys, like I said, if you want this entire recipe, it is linked in the description box. You can get it off of my website. You see that? Oh my God. It just went on and it's just no greasy feel. Oh my God. You guys. This is awesome. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put it into my jar. You can add some mica powder to it if you want to. It will not stain your skin if you stay within those safe limits. So we're going to use our glass jar that we had in the beginning. And now we're just going to go ahead and pipe into a piping bag and fill up our jar.